So many people say, how do I build a brand? Or how can my brand be known? Or how do I stand out? All these questions. So hear this, it might help you. What are the values and beliefs of your brand? Yes, this is like saying your mission and vision for your company. Your brand is your company. Sometimes your brand is you. You have to define what you believe in. You have to define what you stand for and live by it. Do not cut corners. In businesses nowadays in Nigeria, we like to cut corners. Quality above quantity. I'd rather not do anybody's project the whole year than do 50 and they're all about quantity. Quality. People come out and do the same thing with every other person, and then you see them stand out. The only secret there is not that people know them. People did not know them before, so there's a reason why they were known, and it is standards. Quality. If you say I'm giving you something worth 1 million or worth 100,000 naira, make sure that is the worth of that thing. Do not deviate to make more money. You lose more customers when you make more money on one. There's word of mouth. Word of mouth, it's very important. She did my chair, it broke. She sent me food, it was not nice. One person can spoil your entire client base. So stand by what your brand is about. Do not cut corners. Instead, find ways to see how do you internally reduce some of the expenses from production, not that it should affect the quality of what you're giving. Look into that. Secondly, there's identifying your strength. Why should people invest in your products? You have to identify your strength. You have to know, okay, so if I give you this and this other person gives you the same thing, what is the difference? And it still boils down to quality. You hear this completely all through this video. Every single thing that I would mention will still come back to giving the standard, doing the right thing, giving the right thing. What the customer wants is what the customer gets. Just know your target audience. It's very important. So many people say to me, oh, you just open a business and it's like you have magic hands. I tell them that is not what it is. I know what the people need. When I wanted to start a restaurant, there's so many beautiful, good-looking restaurants in Abuja, but we lack the local restaurants, and we have so many northerners. I saw the market, I tapped into it, and just like magic, it took off. It is not magic. You have to study your environment. What do these people need? Then give it to them. Give them exactly what they want, and they will come to you. You don't need to look for the audience. Create your brand story. How you tell people what you do and why you do it. It boils down to passion. What do I do? How do I do it? Why do I do it? It has to be you. You are the face. You are the brand. Even if you're not there, you have the vision. You know what you want. Stories are told best from the original owners. So when you sit down and say, I really love interior design, because all through every house I go to, I like to change their entire designs because I feel they can do better. I feel this chair can be placed in a better way. The way you communicate to your audience, to your customer, to your client sells. Word that you say in your mouth. It's important to know how to talk, because some people that do business, they talk to you, you be like, this is ridiculous. Are we fighting? But no, they are just trying to express themselves. So in business, there's a tonation, the way you present yourself, the way you talk, how you carry yourself, the patience that comes with business. Recently, somebody did a drawing for me. I was supposed to check them and get back to him, but I was so busy I couldn't. This person sent me a message that was mind blowing. I'm like, okay, it's just 1 week. Can't you be patient and see what I would do after this? Sometimes it's not even about the first approach. I have approached so many people, went out of my way to fly to different states, take measurements, come back, and they will still not call me. And I never call back to say, why did you make me spend my money? I keep quiet, and I'm telling you, every single person that I did that with, I did not get the first job, but they recommended me for another. And that is what business is: patience. Patience is key in business. Presentation of who you are, it's key. Approaching matters when they're hot is very, very vital. Lastly, be consistent. If you can't finish something in a week, do not give the person a week. If you can't deliver on time, don't say I can. Yes, you might lose some customers, but they know that you have integrity. That's the most important thing: integrity. They leave the place saying, oh, Layla didn't refuse to collect my job, because then they'll ask her, why didn't she collect your job? She said she can't finish. Nobody will hear that and say, oh, that is wrong. But oh, she said she would do it in 1 week and it took her 1 month. Everybody will blame you. You would blame yourself. And sometimes you would even go to the extent that you told somebody you get this thing in a week. Then when that week comes, instead of you to send a message ahead of time, if you know you can't finish, because there's a human factor, there's whatever factor we go through in Nigeria, send a message to apologize ahead of time. But no, you would go out of your way to not even pick the call of that person just for no reason, because you don't have an explanation. And that is not being professional. That is not being consistent. And that is how you lose customers. And then after a while you say, oh, I tried everything and it didn't work. Building a brand is very important. And these key things that I've highlighted, if you would work with them diligently, I assure you, things will change for you in less than a year.